they feed. Hey, them not feed. Don't be my crack, say them reach. Hey, them not reach. Them not reach. Come on, Joe.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Azine Williams. How are you all doing? Hope you guys are good. Hope you guys are fine. If you're new to this channel, kindly click on the subscription button. Click on the notification bell to let you know whenever I post any new video. Okay guys, it's a new month, the 7th month of the year 2023. Welcome to the month of July. Yes guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the first half of the year, and I know the second half of the year, which actually starts today, is going to be beautiful and filled with good news, congratulations, and lots of happiness for us all. Yes guys, now that being said, the Big Brother Naija Level Up reunion has come to an official end. We saw the last episode of the reunion last night, and we already have our sentiments, our observations, and of course our reservations about everything that happened at the reunion. Now in this video, I'm going to be sharing my 2 cents about what I think about the Level Up reunion in general. But before I do that, I like to salute every one of the 28 housemates that graced our screens from was it June or July last year, that lived their reality, lived their truth. We saw their ups, we saw their downs, we saw them cry, we saw them happy, we saw them fall in love, we saw them fall out of love, we saw them make us proud, and we saw them make us to hide our faces in shame. At the end of the day, they gave us a show. Yes guys, and I salute each and every one of them that participated in the reunion, whether good or bad. The thing is that they set their mind, and that is that. It takes a lot of courage to live your reality, in the presence of millions and millions of people. Not all of us have the courage to do that. So I salute them, because every day these guys are praised, dragged, humiliated, insulted, their families, dragged by people that are not even, up to standard to insult their parents. But you see them still insult them, and they have to bear it. Why? Because they are celebrities. See, it's not easy to be an ex-Big Brother Naija housemate, and I salute them. Yes, I salute them. Now, also, I like to thank MultiChoice DSTV for giving us the Big Brother Naija platform, because this platform is bigger than what a lot of people think. For some people, they think, oh, it's just, a show we watch every how many months, But the thing here is, this Big Brother Naija platform, or Big Brother platform, because now we have Big Brother Titan, is a platform that has given a lot of opportunities, not just to the housemates that work in as strangers or as nobodies, for lack of a better word, and come out as superstars, but also the crew members, the people, the vendors, that supply stuff to the house, the creative directors, basically everyone that has worked on the set, the engineers, the sound guys, the prop guys, all of them, even the ninjas. Yes, guys, Big Brother platform gave them a job, and also it also gave revenue to our government, because those people pay heavy tax to the government, pay fines to NBC, and all of that. And not just that, Big Brother platform also empowered a lot of other people. We've seen people rise to the top as handlers of, this housemates when they get into the house. We've seen people, have their bank accounts get fat just by being VVIPs. We've seen people become PAs just from associating with these guys. And we've seen bloggers blossom. Look at my channel. It's all because of the empowerment this platform gives. So if you look at it critically, Big Brother is not just about the housemates, it's a whole lot combined in one. And I salute them for creating this platform. Now, that being said, let's get right into the video while we are here. The Big Brother Naija Level Up season had a lot of potentials to give us one of the best reunions that could rival the Double Wahala reunion or even the Lockdown reunion. But production and the editors made it to be underwhelming. Yes, guys. I mean, we had a lot of stories. We had major storylines that actually could have been followed, but they decided to create a narrative. Now, this is my problem. I think I said this with the African Magic Viewers Choice Awards, and I'm going to say it again here. Why don't they let things happen the way it happened? Like, why must you try to create a narrative that isn't there? If a housemate goes to the reunion and mods him or herself, let them. We'll get over it. But let us see their actual growth. Let us see what they actually said. Don't try and create a narrative for us. Don't try and come, make the reunion a whitewashing platform for some housemates to create more enmity and even make the other housemates look bad. As far as I'm concerned, this particular reunion whitewashed two particular female housemates, and I'm gonna call their names because you know me now. I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say. You're not gonna beat me. Okay, and I'm talking about Chi Chi and Beauty. Yes, I'm saying it with my full chest. This reunion made them look like saints and made it look like, oh, the rest are, villains in the story, kind of thwarting the reality of what we saw. And I keep asking myself, why? Like, why? The whole thing made the reunion look tacky. It made it look like this level of housemate never actually gave us a story. We had conflicts, drama that these guys created both in and outside the house. The only ones I felt they actually talked about is the groovy Beauty situation, the Beauty Fina situation, which was basically shut down because the two ladies were not even ready for, the talk. The Chi Chi Deji, I applaud them for actually talking about that extensively. The Azul situation with Adekunle, Shegs, and Ella Swag. The Bella Beauty situation, which for me was not even a talking point because, these guys were not even in the same level in the house and they were not even friends. They never even met. So, I don't understand in Bella's voice. And then they also talked about which other one? Chichi Fina Groovy, and that was what they really just talked about. The rest, totally unnecessary. Like, why are they bringing up Brian talking about Hermes accents? Like, why was that a major plot in the story? Why were they talking about hair gel, edge control yesterday, Ilebayan? Like, it was unnecessary. Why did they cut out 80% of the first day of the reunion? Well, I know why they did that, because Fina called them out. Yes, I'm gonna say that again. They did that because had it been they actually did play where Fina was like, I'm not gonna raise your dead career, and Chichi was like, you can go and die. Have you guys noticed that wasn't actually played again? Had it been they did play that, then it would have made what Fina said true. And of course, multi-choice is a corporate group and they don't want to look bad. They don't want to look bad. So instead of them to look bad, they are going to cut it off. And that is what they did. Yeah. And for me, that actually took out a chunk of the situation, because now they never got to talk about the Bella and Chichi fallout. Nobody talks about that. Or did you guys hear that? Did you guys hear them talk about it? Because obviously I did not. Like, the Allison Chichi, they didn't show that either. And I'm asking myself, why? When Chomsy walked out of the set, or when Chichi, I even heard that Chichi cried on set. So why are they doing that? Why did they make the level up the most boring of? A lot of people were complaining about Shanya being the boring, but now this one takes the cake. The level of reunion had potentials, but I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the powers that be that said, you know what, we are going to do this, we are not going to do that. We pay for subscription. It's not like you guys are giving us the subscription for free. We are even paying more subscription fees now than we were paying last year. So isn't that enough to actually give us what we paid for? Showmax on its own so many episodes, I think 2 or 3 episodes, they just did not show it on time. It was like maybe a day later, that's when they uploaded it. And I'm like, what the heck is all this? Now, all this cutting and joining, it's causing a lot of people to lose interest in the show. I mean, what's the sense of being a reality TV show? I know reality TV is scripted, but don't make the, script you are putting together to be so obvious, even to the layman. It doesn't make any sense at all. That's what I have to say. Honestly, I expected more. I still don't know why Fina unfollowed Daniela, Brian, Adekunle, and all that. I still don't understand what actually happened between Fina and Daniela's brother that was not even talked about. I still don't understand why Chichi and Bella are no longer close, despite being close even when they got out of the house. Nobody talked about that, so we still don't know. Oh well, I mean, it has come to an end, so we can just, learn to live with that we might not actually have the answers we were looking for. But all in all, shout out to the likes of Chichi, Adekunle, Fina, and who else? Like, these three people gave us a show. They were the highlights of the show, honestly, because for Adekule, he had a lot of storylines, in the reunion. We had the Azul situation with Shags, even Elo Swag had issues with him, Bella had issues with him, a lot of the housemates had issues with him, and then we had him and Shags sorting out their differences, and we also had him and Doyin also hashing out their situation. Like, yeah, that was a highlight. Then we had Chichi. She gave us epic moments in the show. We saw her and her epic, stuff with Deji. Even though she said she did not say everything she wanted to say, she also had the shutdown with Fina, which we actually didn't get to see 80% of it. And she also had her situation with Rachel and Chumsy. So yeah, she actually had pretty much the reunion at her beck and call, if I could say that. Then we have Fina. Now Fina's own is quite different. Even though she had her moments in the reunion, not just that, she also gave us a talking point outside of the reunion. For Fina, I feel like her contribution to the reunion was quite a lot, not just because of the filming of the reunion, but how she made it a big deal when she called MultiChoice out. I mean, I could remember that day. It was everybody. I don't think there was a blog that did not talk about Fina that day. Even the next day, she was trending. Everybody was just talking about Fina because of everything she put out on Snapchat. Her videos were everywhere, to the extent that it was even discussed on radio stations. Yes, Fina made the reunion become a topic in our radio waves. And how can I forget Diana? Diana made us laugh. She brought out the humor. Like, every of her expressions were funny. I mean, last night's episode was boring, yeah, but Diana had a way of making it very funny. And of course, Diana had a lot of moments. Is it back and forth with Rachel, where she was describing how Rachel was? Is it when she's talking to Ebuka about even Amaka's situation? Like, Diana she was the drama queen for the season, and she actually gave us a show, at the reunion. So aside from Fina, Chichi, Adekunle, and Diana, and we also had other people like Beauty, like Groovy, like Doyen, and Ella Swag and Chumsy. I think we should add them to the honorable mention. That's what I think. All in all, I mean, it has come and gone. Like I said earlier, there's nothing we can do about it. I just pray that next time, multi-choice Bbnaija will do well and actually let things play out the way it's supposed to play out. Give us a show. Don't overscript things. Let it flow naturally so that we also can enjoy it. Because we've been following these housemates and we've seen them and we know at least part of their story. Coming to the reunion and changing it and not actually giving the people clarity doesn't just make sense. I'm saying this because I'm a passionate lover of the Big Brother platform. I've always loved the show. I talk about it. Making the show I love, lose its avid watchers, it's sad. making us lose interest in the show, making the show being watered down like this is not what we want. As a fan of the show, like I always say, I'm a fan of Big Brother platform. I'm not really a fan of the faves. You know, I have people I like each season, but all in all, I'm always excited about the show itself. Not much about the housemate, but actually the show itself. So I hope and pray that they take all this into consideration and give us a better all-star season, which is coming very soon. On that note, I'd like to say a very big thank you to you all for being part of my channel. If you have not yet subscribed, kindly click on the subscription button, click on the notification bell to let you know whenever I post any new video. Till I come your way again, I remain your darling girl, Azine Williams. Have yourself a beautiful, wonderful day ahead.